Get ready to unleash your inner witch hunter. Today I will teach you how to craft this iconic hat, a symbol of power and mystery, using EVA foam. First, measure your head and check the scaling chart to see what printing scale will suit you. Now print all the pages at the correct printing scale. Beside 4 pages with patterns, there are additional ones explaining symbols, assembly order and more, so please give it a read before you start. Some of the patterns exceed a standard page size, so each page needs to be trimmed along the edges. Just follow the dash lines with a scissor symbol. Sellotape all pages, making sure the corner symbols on the adjoining pages align to create one large canvas. With your trusty pair of scissors, you can now proceed to cutting all the individual patterns. Now with a pattern notcher, mark all the positions of registration markers along the edges. They are extremely important to help you align and glue all parts correctly. All patterns need to be transferred twice as left and right hand side, so please remember to flip each one to the blank side and mark each edge number and all additional symbols. To make this hat, I would recommend using 6mm and 2mm EVA foam, so now is a good moment to group the paper patterns by recommended foam thickness. Patterns number 1 to 7 should be transferred to 6mm foam. I always start by testing different layouts to minimize wastage. Trace all patterns printed side up first and remember to transfer all the symbols and markers. Now flip all the patterns to the blank side and repeat the same steps. Take your time and don't miss anything. Most of the parts required a standard 90-degree edge, so keep your hand steady and blade sharp when cutting. There are few edges that require a very specific under or overcut. Click the link in the corner to watch my video on how to read the edge cutting symbols and use my bevel sample technique. Once everything is cut, arrange all patterns together, see how they fit, and check if nothing is missing. For the most optimized assembly order, please refer to the PDF pattern file. I always glue parts in pairs, allowing enough time for the adhesive to create a strong bond. The trick with contact cement is to apply just enough and wait till surface is slightly sticky to the touch. Now when you press the edges together, the glue will bond instantly, so keep an eye on the registration markers. Correct alignment is key to a nice clean build. Adding the top cover to the hat is a tricky step, so start at one end and slowly move along the edges. Steps for crafting the brim are very similar. Arrange all parts to see how they fit, apply the adhesive, and then glue in pairs, following the assembly order from the PDF file. We have almost finished. To connect the top cone with the brim, apply glue along both edges like in the video. Triple check if both parts are positioned correctly so you don't accidentally glue them back to front. Press both parts together and slowly continue all the way around. Remember, foam is flexible, so you might have to pull or squeeze segments to force the registration markers from both sides to align. And now for the final detail, part number 8 needs to be cut twice from 2mm EVA foam, or simply cut one long strip and glue both ends together. All that's left is to add the band to the hat. One more step, and this is completely optional. If you have access to a 3D printer, there is a buckle STL file that you can use to make this additional detail. To get the buckle to fit the hat, gently hit it with a heat gun until flexible, shape it over the foam surface and let it cool, and then fit in place with super glue. The raw EVA foam witch hunter hat is ready. Now it's up to you to push the crafting boundaries with your custom touches and modifications. The link to this DIY foam pattern and many more is in the video description below. Hope you had fun watching and crafting along. Stay tuned for more.